will fight with honor.
The light shall bring victory.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Matthew. We're playing some Hearthstone, and for fun, we're going to play some Cthulhu Priest. Looks like we're up against a Paladin. I think we will drop the Death. We'll keep the Pyromancer. Circle of Healing is questionable, so I think we'll drop that. We'll keep the Hooded Acolyte, though. I think the solid 4 drop. Well, then again, I really want more early game. Power Word Shield would be fantastic. Let's go like this. Ooh, double pyro. No spells. Well, death doesn't count. The coin works nicely with the pyros. We'll see what we're up against, though. Could be a control paladin. Could be a mid-range paladin. Most likely it's got lots of murlocs in it, though. Okay, the last Kaleidosaur. Well, something tells me this is not going to be a particularly effective paladin. I do have to be careful. Eventually he will get the Kaleidosaur, and he will get a whole bunch of random stuff, including Wind Fury and Stealth and plus attack, and he'll be able to one-turn kill me if I'm not careful. It might be worth it to coin out the Pyro, just to contest anything he plays on 2. Because if I kill his stuff, then he's going to have a hard time buffing it. But we do have the Disciple of Cthulhu to coin out, so I think it's okay to pass. Alright, and this is where we coin out the Disciple of Cthulhu. We got our Lyra for later. And of course, it would be nice to save the coin for Lyra, but I think that would be a little bit silly here. Because, obviously, with the last Kaleidosaur quest, he's going to be trying to buff his minions, and if he has no minions to buff, it's going to be really hard for him. Okay, well, I'm fine with taking this trade. This could be a Noble Sacrifice, which would prevent the trade from happening. I think, regardless, we're going to play the Wild Pyro, so let's take this trade first, see what happens. Alright, it is Noble Sacrifice. That's fine, though. We're playing this because we really just want to be able to contest what he does. I suppose he could be playing Blessing of Kings here, and that would be a little bit scary for us, because we'd be forced to Shadow Word Death it. Okay, that's fine though. Oh, it's a little bit less fine. This thing is going to start getting big pretty quickly as he continues to buff it. Now we'll save our Auchenai, I think. This is fine.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Job done.
Okay. Slowly getting there. He's out of cards now, though. Okay, that's a pretty good Shadow Word Pain. The problem is that he's going to get all of those cards back. I suppose the Wild Pyromancer Shadow Word Pain is not terrible. I don't know if we want to pop this or not, because if we pop it, he'll have a 5/5. Suppose we could pop it and death it, and we'd still be able to Shadow Word Pain. I think I like that. Although if we use the Shadow Word Death, then we don't have an answer for his Kaleidosaur, but he still needs to play all of these, and then he'll still have to play the Galvadon. We're still a good 2 to 3 turns away from that. In fact, I kind of like not killing this. Alright, so I did deviate from my plan a little bit there. It's because if I don't kill this, he doesn't get any of those back, and he can't kill it off this turn without buffing my guys, and he doesn't want to do that. So it just delays his Galvadon by another turn, and gives me a chance to draw, I don't know what, but
Reporting for duty.
it is entirely possible for us to find a way to deal with this. For example, if we get Lyra into maybe a Shadow Madness, then we could steal it and trade it. I think we should go for the card draw here.
Is someone injured? Outsider!
Okay, and I think it's fine to Shadow Word Pain this guy now that he won't have anyone on the board. It'll prevent him from, like, he will have to play a minion and then buff it, so he won't get the charge effect, so to speak, which I think is pretty good for us. It also protects our Northshire Cleric, which is a incidental bonus.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, he's completed his quest. We do need to be careful. We don't want to get one turn killed by it. So we can lose our Northshire to kill that. I think that is worth it. It develops the Auchenai, so that we have the Darkshire Alchemist's damage for the turn after.
Right away. Outsider! Embrace the void.
Now we face the might of Galvadon. Or not, just a true silver champion.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, that humility seems a little bit silly, but maybe he has good reason for it, I'm not sure. It seems reasonable to me to kill that, play Lyra just straight up. Unless he has a Consecrate, he's not going to be able to kill it. And it keeps both of our minions above 4 health. The only question would be whether or not to play the Northshire. It's not clear whether or not I should. If I play it, it just dies to the True Silver. That prevents me from having a card draw later. And that might be important, so we're going to hold on to it. Alright, Galvadon. See what he gets. Okay, cannot be targeted. Wind Fury. He's well on his way. +3 attack, okay. +3 attack. He's still looking for that stealth. +1/+1. Alright, well. Unfortunately for him,
The light protects me.
why would he do that? That doesn't make any sense at all. I suppose he's playing a Blood Knight? That's seems pretty silly though. I mean, now I can just do this and that, and he loses the game. Other options include Circle of Healing. I can't hero power that. So I pretty much have to use this unless I want to trade in. But I could Circle of Healing, trade.
Consider.
But I don't think I need to be able to heal myself. I'd rather have the damage output.
Just a pinch of it.
So for sure we're doing that. And for sure we're doing that.
Feel my pain.
And if I actually think that that is a Blood Knight, then I should be doing this. And now we should probably... Nah, we'll hold on to it. I really don't think there's any need for it. We're so far ahead.
The victory is
Alright, good game, well played. I'm sorry that the last dinosaur had to die that way, but it's just how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.